Have you ever felt like the weight of grief is so heavy that you can't see the light? Like the pain is too much to bear and hope is fading? I want you to know that you're not alone. Let's talk about how to find your way through the darkness. I'm Dr. Leelo Bush. Welcome to my channel. Here we explore how to heal, grow, and find hope after loss. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that many of us face. What to do when grief feels unbearable, when it's hard to see beyond the pain, and how to take those first steps toward healing. First, I want to assure you that your feelings are normal. You are not broken, and the best news is that there is help. So let's talk about what we can do. Grief can hit you like a wave, leaving you overwhelmed and even physically in pain. Sometimes it feels like no matter how hard you try, the weight of it doesn't lessen. But here's the thing, you can find your way through. First, it's important to acknowledge the pain. It's okay to admit that grief is overwhelming. Often we try to push it down or deny it, but acknowledging it is our first step toward healing. Give yourself permission to feel the pain without judgment. You will find it may come over you in waves. Learn to sit with it and watch it dissipate on its own. It's an emotion and it's unpredictable. Second, take it one day at a time. Grief doesn't have a timeline, and some days will feel harder than others. The key is not to rush your healing, but to honor your journey. Small steps forward, even just breathing deeply or getting out of bed, they are wins. And third, reach out for support. Whether it's talking to a friend, a grief support coach, a therapist, or a grief support group, you don't have to walk this road alone. Sometimes the strength comes from simply sharing your burden with someone who understands. Please trust that healing will come. Even when it feels like the light is miles away, remember that healing is a process, and it's okay not to have all the answers right now. The light will shine again, even if it's just a little at first, and that's okay. Mourning may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning, says Psalm 30, verse 5. The promise in this scripture reminds us that while grief may feel overwhelming, there is always hope for restoration and healing in God's timing. Before we continue, I'd like to let you know that today's video is sponsored by griefcoachu.com, where we train grief coaches in groundbreaking, transformational skills only available at Grief Coach U. If you'd like to turn your passion for helping others into a fulfilling career, this program will equip you with the tools and strategies to do so. I'll put a link in the comments if you want to learn more. Now, if you're struggling with those overwhelming grief thoughts that just don't seem to go away, I want to share a powerful tool from neuroscience and cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, that can help. It's called thought stopping. The next time you feel those grief thoughts creeping in, use this simple but effective technique. Interrupt the thought as soon as it appears. You can do this by saying stop, either out loud or in your mind. Picture a red stop sign or a flashing light in your head. This immediate interruption breaks the automatic pattern that leads to more intense grief. Then, reframe the thought to something more balanced. For example, if your mind says, "I'll never feel whole again," you can reframe it as, "I'm grieving now, but I am taking steps toward peace and healing." This technique doesn't erase the grief, but over time, it trains your brain to respond differently. With consistent practice, those automatic grief thoughts will start to lose their grip on you. If you find this video helpful and want to hear more about healing from grief, subscribe to my channel. I share videos like this every week, filled with practical advice and encouragement to guide you through tough times. I'd love to hear from you. If you've ever felt like grief was too much to handle, what helped you get through those darkest moments? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I believe your story could be the hope someone else needs to hear. Thank you so much for watching today. I know this topic can be tough, but I truly appreciate you taking the time to hear this message and invest in your healing. You're not alone in this journey. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need it. Together, we can find hope and healing after loss. God bless you, and remember, no matter how heavy your grief feels today, there is hope ahead. See you next time. Bye for now.